Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syahmi bin Salleh from IPG Campus Tun Hussein On. So today I will be explaining about my product entitled Cipher Quest. So Cipher Quest is a product where it focuses on the usage of idioms during writing. So let's see the introduction of this product. This product is dedicated solely for English Year 6, which cover topic the day trip from Unit 10. It's a mystery. So this product is based on textbook, which align with CEFR. So next, what this product offer in terms of skill covering? There are many, but the main three is the first one, language skills, which is writing. So this focus on writing, where you can include idioms in your writing. Next, the thinking skills, which is critical thinking, analyzing figurative language, and making contextual choice, problem solving, decoding the visual cipher. Last but not least, the 21st century skills, which is digital literacy, interacting with Genially. So for those who unfamiliar with Genially, Genially is an app where we can learn through gamification. So it makes the learning process more interactive. Communication, exposing complex idea using figurative language, creativity, integrating idioms in unique narrative scenes. So these are some of the skills and advantages from the the product Cipher Quest. So what caused me to create this product? Let's see the problem statement of this product. Year 6 student often know the meanings of idioms but struggle to use them naturally in their writing. This is mentioned by Grave from 2009. This limit their ability to create expressive and vivid narrative, especially in mystery units like Day Trip. Where figurative language helps set mood and convey emotion. This project or product aims to close that gap through engaging, gamified digital activities. As I said earlier, this product focuses on idioms covering writing skills, but make it more fun, more interactive, and more engaging. So therefore, from this problem statement, lead to the theory of this product that I use. So the theory is TPAC framework. So sorry. TPAC explain effective teaching through the integration of three knowledge areas: content knowledge, what is taught, example, idioms and figurative language in this context. Next one is pedagogical knowledge, how it is taught, for example, scaffolding, modeling, or guided writing. And last but not least, technological knowledge, tools used to support learning. So what are the purpose of TPEC framework? Ensures technology is used meaningfully, not just as decoration. In this project, content knowledge. Students learn idioms, meaning, and usage. Pedagogical knowledge. Students decode, discuss, and apply idioms in narrative writing. And technological knowledge, generally, which is the app, gamifies the learning through interactive cipher. So what are the outcomes? Students gain stronger understanding, higher engagement, and improve narrative writing fluency. So let me explain my, let me give an insight, a brief insight on my product. So in this product, we have four activities. The first one is to match picture to reveal the idiom. So the student need to match two pictures, mix them, and the correct answer will show. The second activity, sorry, the second activity, based on the revealed or learned idioms, student need to choose the correct answer or the meaning for each idiom. For the third activity, the student will be given a sentence with a blank space and three idioms that can be used for answering the questions. So in third activity, the student need to choose one of three idioms provided and match them, put them in the sentence so the student can understand the usage of idioms in a sentence. And the fourth activities, almost similar to the third activity, but this question challenge student on their knowledge, their memorization on what they have learned. So basically the first activity, still the same. The product provide a sentence, but the student need to think which idioms that they had learned in the product that suit the sentence itself. So this from this activity, we can relate that the TPEC component is aligned with the activity. As I said, content knowledge, the TPEC components, the first one, content knowledge, teaching the meanings and usage of idioms. The core learning focus is figurative language. Student must understand each idiom's meaning and apply it correctly in the context. Next, pedagogical knowledge, scaffolded progression of tasks, match, identify, and apply. The activity design gradually support learning, visual clues first, then recognition, then contextual use, and finally independent application. So basically this product, the student learns stage by stage from learning to understanding to applying. So basically this product covers, not cover, the product follows Vygotsky theory, which is zone proximal or scaffolding, ZPD. Last but not least, technological knowledge. Using Genially, which is a digital application for interactive drag and match, clickable quizzes, and input questions. Technology is used in this term generally to make idiom learning active, visually supported, and game-like rather than passive memorization. This is a huge upgrade from the traditional classroom where students need to write down the idioms, memorize them, and the answer where student will often forget. So let's move on to the next, which is the strength and weaknesses. So there are few strengths and weaknesses for this product. It is interactive and engaging for students. As I mentioned, it is a gamification, a game where student will definitely interested in experiencing the product itself. Visual support helps understanding of idioms, even though the picture is simple, just to show the idioms, but based on the picture itself, student will memorize better compared to writing the idioms without any visuals. Next, clear progression from easy to harder tasks. As I said, there are stages. You learn, you understand, and you apply in sentences. And last but not least, encourage independent learning. Yes, this product also aims for students to learn without teachers. I mean, like the student can learn by themselves, even without teachers, because we have stages, we have explanations, we have pictures, which help students to keep interested. But even though the strengths and impact of this product is huge, it's massive, but it also comes with a few weaknesses. As I said, it is a digital product. So whenever it comes to digital, internet connection is a crucial thing. So this product will need strong internet connection. And some students may guess without understanding. They just jam their answer, they just click without answering, without understanding anything. So that is a few of the weaknesses. And last but not least, may require teacher guidance for difficult idioms. So these weaknesses can be overcome. So how could we overcome these problems? Weak internet. Download and prepare a backup offline worksheet or screenshot version. In generally, they also provide, they also offer, sorry, they also offer offline version in interactive PDF. So students still can still experience the gamification without the internet itself. Student guessing. Ask students to explain the idiom in their own words before moving on. So before moving on to the next idiom, we need to let students to explain the idiom in their own understanding, their own words. So we can see where the students really are. Last but not least, upon need teacher guidance. So give one example of sentence for each idiom during the introduction to build understanding. So these issues would have been overcome by practicing these solutions. So next, the most important thing, which is how to use this product. So let us go through and experience this amazing product of Cipher Quest. Okay, so this is the interface of the product Cipher Quest. So, as I said, it is an interactive digital innovation, digital product. So let's go through. So, introduction. You discover a hidden castle covered in mist and ancient vines. The gate shuts behind you, and you are trapped. To escape, you must solve the castle's secret ciphers and challenges. Only the clever and brave will find a way out. Your quest begins now. So, from the introduction, we can see that the product applies an experience where students can learn and imagine that they are having a trip and they are trapped in a castle. So let's go. So in this section, we have 4 stages, 1, 2, 3, 4. So select mission. Who am I? This is the first activity. Who am I? So, who am I? You must correctly match the picture to reveal the answer. This is a low level where students just need to know and learn about the idioms. Learn the idiom. So, let's say, so it is an interactive movement, interactive icon. So student need to drag. So, as for example, this big picture cannot be dragged, but this ice picture can be dragged. So put it in a box. And what can be matched? The arm cannot, the arrow cannot, the thermometer cannot, the moon cannot. Oh, we have the hammer. So hammer and ice, we mix them. Mix. Oh, the answer is break the ice. So we move on to the next question. What else? The hand cannot be moved. Water cannot. The cake also can't. Oh, the cake can be moved. What else can be moved? Water cannot. Wings cannot. Up arrow cannot. The number 1 can be moved. So we mix them. Mix. Oh, a piece of cake. So that is the progress of this first activity. So after finishing the first activity, we come back to the index or mission maps. So the first one is finished. Can I do the third one? Not ready yet. So we must do it stage by stages. So we move on to the next, which is it? Match the idiom with their correct meaning to advance in this mission. Jump on the correct answer and demonstrate your understanding. So let's start. Break the ice. What does break the ice mean? To break something with force, to start an argument, to make people feel comfortable in your situation, or to cool down a drink. Let's say student answered it wrong this time, where they answered A. Oh, can be answered C. Oh, we have jumped to the correct answer. So we move on to the next. Piece of cake, a dessert made of sugar. Something that is very easy to do, something is difficult and confusing. Something to take a long time to finish. Maybe the student answered D. Then it is error. Wow, it's like the answer is incorrect. So the student still have the second chance to answer. Go back. So it is wrong. So I think it is B, they say. Then we have jumped on the correct answer. So student already answered 2 questions correctly. So when student already answered all the questions, let's say cold feet, feeling nervous before. Okay, this is the answer. The student answered it correctly and finished answered this section. You have earned one more pixel coin. You have two left to fully decipher the quest to escape the castle. So continue. So we come back to the mission map, and this particular map is blinking, so the student know that this is the next stage. Fix me. You must maintain balance and jump from one roller to another by answering the question correctly in order to progress. So let's start. The teacher told a funny joke to Nate on the first day of school. So the student need to choose which answer. Under the weather. Oh no, it seems you got soaked. Return. Still, the student get to answer it the second time. So, suddenly the student remembered what they had learned, the meaning. Break the ice. To make someone comfortable in new situation or new place. So break the ice. So you can jump another roller. The spelling test was a piece of cake. Easy. The student still can understand. He said he will stop playing games. Spill the beans. Tell a secret. No. Cost an arm and leg. Expensive. No. So when pigs fly. So they can jump to another roller. She got a cold feet. And I was happy when my teacher praised my homework. Happy in hot water, under weather, or over the moon. So the student finished answered. You have earned one more pixel coin. You need one more to cipher this castle test. So we're back to mission map. Last map, escape. Now choose the right stones and stand on them while answering the question correctly to move forward without falling into the water. So the students need to choose a rock to jump. So let's say student want to jump here. Oh no, they drown. So they need to close this tab and try again. Okay, they got a question. So they choose the correct stone to jump. I did not go to school because what is 6? Under the weather. So students stand the answer. Oh, let's go. Choose a rock to jump. It means the student answered correctly. Let's say I want to jump here. Okay. We got another correct answer. Correct stone. We are not ready yet to start. So they're asking someone to wait. Wait, to be patient. So hold your horses. As easy as that. So the correct answer. So after the student finished answered all questions, it seems that you have obtained the 4 pixel coins. Use them to escape this castle. So the student can choose to continue. Use coins. Good. The castle has finally been deciphered. You can now see the sunset at the lake. Let's go. So this is the end of the product. You have escaped and you are free. Now you can enjoy the pleasant view of the lake at sunset. And we have option to start over to revise the understanding. So that is how to use my product, which is Cipher Quest. So how to commercialize this product? So in class, promote the activity as the Year 6 Code Breakers Language Challenge. So you can change the name without losing the credibility of my product. And school display showcase the Genially project and the best student written scenes on the school digital bulletin board or website. So using the product, you can add another activity which let the student write by themselves. So this include using other application which is any writing software such as Google Documents, Google Docs, or Microsoft Words. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.